Hello there, I am Anaí Clemens. I have been a professional photographer for 11 years now, and meanwhile I have kept a journal called Flow Palace, and I write my mistakes over there, or my joys, or things I learned about the photography photography business, but also I write tips on many topics related to mostly the photography business, because the photography passion or as hobby is different. I take pictures for myself too, but those are very different than the pictures that I take for my clients. And this podcast I focus for having a career in photography, and for the ones that would like to start or exchange tips with me, I would love that. I focus on females because it is a bit different when we work in our, for example, in our cycle, and how we can be a bit more assertive is something that has in many cultures been not so celebrated, and I had to learn it as a freelancer because I had to stand for myself, my prices, find my value. And to find that value, you have to position yourself in the industry. And how you do that, it's a long process. It builds up, and after 10 years I kind of look back and I can see how I got to have my stable clients, and I just feel like sharing this. It's raining outside and I just thought, well, why not do this? And I will also sometimes post some interviews from my accountant or someone that had a lawsuit with a client. So some positive experiences and also some not so positive that maybe you can also learn from. So I'll just do a short introduction about myself, just once because it's the first podcast. My background is in communications, so I noticed a very big difference when I talk to people that went to the photography art school or the photo academy. We have a very different approach to things. Mine is a lot about what is in the picture and not so much how it was made. The technique has to be clear for me, of course, and you can watch as many YouTube videos, learn about your camera, and take the time to test many light forms. But to me, the most important thing in a picture is what it communicates, either your values or the values of your clients. And it's just a tool. It can be a tool, can be everything in music and in or photography or writing, or they're all tools of communication, and that message has to be clear. So that's my approach. It's not like a perfect sharp picture. I care a lot that the picture awakes an emotion. And what else about me? I grew up in Mexico half of my life, and the second half in the Netherlands. I also lived in Barcelona, in England, and although I have very wide interest, I decided to focus in photography as work because that's wide enough. There is enough to keep on learning forever, and simply that's my work. And as hobbies, I like to paint or dance and learn many things, which is very healthy for a freelance life. That's also one of the coming topics, how to keep personal balance how to keep balance in your professional life and your personal life, because sometimes freelancing, although it gives you a lot of freedom, it can also feel like the work's never ever done. So how do you get to that without running in a burnout or losing all your friends because you only talk about work? And finding a lot of balance. So I hope you get something out of it. For me, it's nice to share. Helps me also organize my own thoughts. And so this is just the first one.